Have you ever thought, maybe it's just a bad week, or a bad boss, or a busy season, but deep down you know it's more than that? If you've been wondering whether it's time to change careers, this video will help you get honest with yourself because there are some unmistakable signs that your career is no longer aligned with who you are, and ignoring them doesn't make them go away. So today I'm walking you through the 5 clear signs that it's time to change careers immediately. And watch until the end because I share 3 amazing strategies for what to do next if any of these signs sound familiar. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Finger and I am an ex-recruiter and lawyer turned career coach, and I help people, and especially mums, figure out what's next in their career and then help them find and land fulfilling work that aligns with their professional purpose and potential and their life as a mum. And if that speaks to you, hit the subscribe button now because I post videos like this each week to help you take back the driver's seat of your career. The truth is, most people don't leave a career overnight. They stay years past the point of misalignment, telling themselves it's just a phase, like I have to work through this. But the signs show up quietly at first, and then they get louder and louder and louder through your mood, your energy, your relationships, and even your body. Recognizing them early gives you back your power because the longer you stay stuck in a career that's not right for you, the harder it becomes to make that next great career move. And here's the truth. Careers are not supposed to be life sentences. They're seasons of your life. Research shows that people change careers an average of 3 or more times during their lifetime, meaning it's actually the norm, not the exception, to shift direction at least a few times as you grow and evolve. This isn't about being impulsive, it's about listening to what your life is literally already telling you. When you ignore the signs, things don't stay the same. They actually usually get worse. You start showing up half present at work and at home. Your energy drops. You feel more drained. Your confidence takes a massive hit. And that dissatisfaction and frustration spills over into how you parent, how you partner with your spouse, how you see yourself. But noticing these signs and realizing that it's time to change careers isn't a reflection of failure. It's actually a sign of growth. Motherhood literally changes your body and rewires your brain. And along with that, your values, your energy, your priorities. And your career is simply being invited to evolve alongside you. So let's go through the 5 telltale signs that your current career is no longer a fit and what to do next. Sign 1. You've stagnated in your role and there's limited growth and development. Like it or not, many of us mums get what I call mummy tracked, which refers to a career path where working mothers are placed in or steered towards roles with perhaps more flexibility, such as part-time hours or less travel, but it's at the expense of promotion opportunities, salary growth, and career advancement. This happened to me when I was CEO of a non-for-profit, and the board said that I either had to work full-time with an 8-week-old and a 2-year-old or take a demotion. So I resigned. I remember at the time, though, that thinking that there's so much unconscious bias still rife in the world of work, with managers assuming that mums can't handle demanding roles when they most certainly can. You know the line, need something done? Ask a working mum. Sign 2, you're feeling unfulfilled. The work you're doing doesn't excite you. It doesn't feel meaningful. You're not contributing or making the impact that you want to make. You've stopped feeling challenged, and the work that may have excited you in the past now just feels repetitive or meaningless. You keep on thinking to yourself, is this it? You know that you have untapped potential and you're capable of so much more. This matters because growth is a core human need. When you've stopped growing, your energy drops. Staying in a job that no longer stretches you is like wearing clothes that no longer fit. They might look fine on the outside, but they're uncomfortable every day. Remember, burnout doesn't only come from doing too much. It comes from doing too many things that don't mean enough to you. Sign 3, you're constantly feeling depleted and exhausted. Your career feels unsustainable, but you're a high achiever that puts all of your energy into it. But then at the end of the day, you're depleted, leaving nothing for those who matter most, your family and yourself. And you're missing out on that additional surge of energy and fulfillment that comes from doing aligned, purpose driven work. Sign 4, you've stopped recognizing yourself in your professional identity. You've changed, but your role still reflects the old you. I felt this so much after I returned from maternity leave after having my daughter. I no longer felt connected to my professional identity as a corporate lawyer. You catch yourself thinking, this just doesn't feel like me anymore. And why this matters is because your sense of identity and purpose is one of the strongest predictors of fulfillment. When your career no longer reflects who you are, it starts eroding your self belief and your self confidence. Sign 5, you're constantly fantasizing about doing something else. You're scrolling job ads in the evenings or daydreaming about other careers, but you keep telling yourself, like, I can't do that. It won't work for me, or I'll just wait until the timing's better, or when I'm less busy. Or you have flashes of curiosity. I wonder what that job might be like, or this career path. But then your next thought is, that'll never happen. So when you're emotionally halfway out the door, you've already started leaving. And waiting for perfect timing usually just prolongs the discomfort. And those flashes of curiosity are clues of what could be possible and next in your career. But self doubt and fear of instability shut them down. And I'll give you a bonus sign. You're staying because of fear, not choice. You catch yourself saying things like, it's too late to change. What would I even do? It's too risky with a family to support. But here's the thing, fear disguises itself as logic. But the longer you let fear drive you and your career, you waste years of your precious life living on a depressing and depleting autopilot. And staying in something out of fear eventually costs you more, emotionally, mentally, even financially, than the risk of a career change ever would. So, if any of these signs felt uncomfortably familiar, that's your signal that it's time for a career change. So, here are 3 tips for you for exactly what to do next. First, get clear on your non negotiables. Now that you know something needs to change, start by getting specific on what exactly that is. What exactly isn't working right now? And what does that mean that you need for your next role in order for it to be fulfilling and sustainable? I want you to ask yourself, what do I need more of? Is it flexibility, growth, impact, creativity? You add in your own thing. What do I never want to compromise again? Is it time with family? Is it my values? Is it my autonomy? This then becomes your career filter. It saves months of chasing the wrong opportunities and keeps you focused on work that actually fits your life now. Number 2, start career dating. Yes, you heard me. Before jumping on the job boards, I want you to try multiple ideas and paths on for size. Think of this phase as exploratory, fun, and low pressure. Think of 3 different roles or industries that have sparked your interest and reach out to 3 people for informational conversations. You can ask them, what do you love most about your role? What surprised you about the work and the industry? What skills matter most day to day? Hearing real stories turns vague ideas into tangible possibilities, and you'll quickly sense what areas light you up. And number 3, build your pivot support circle. Career changes can feel isolating and overwhelming, especially when you're balancing work and motherhood. I want you to surround yourself with people who remind you of what's possible. A friend or mentor who's reinvented their career, a coach or accountability buddy, online communities or local groups for professional mums. When you say your goals out loud in a safe space, you turn your fear into momentum. And as Marie Forleo says, action is the antidote to fear. Remember, These signs are signs that you've simply outgrown your current career. They are not signs of failure, they are signs of you evolving. As humans, we should be evolving. So well done. You're not broken, you're evolving. You're doing what you need to do. And also remember that you don't need to know exactly what's next to start moving. Just start with my tips. Get clear on your non negotiables, start career dating, and build your pivot support circle. Take the first small step, then the next, then the next. Remember that action creates clarity. You just need to trust that version of you that is whispering, "There's more for me out there," because she's right. And if this video resonated, subscribe to my channel. I share new videos every week to help you navigate career changes with confidence after motherhood. And if you're ready to start exploring what's next, download my free career pivot guide. It walks you through the 5-stage framework on how to reinvent your career without starting over.